If you don't like importing chips but still need them, let's make our own. Imagine a world where we don't have to rely on other countries for something as crucial as semiconductor chips. These tiny pieces of technology are the backbone of our modern devices, and having the capability to produce them domestically can be a game changer for any nation. Electronics are getting super popular in India, and the demand is skyrocketing. From urban centers to rural areas, the penetration of electronic devices is increasing at an unprecedented rate. This surge in demand is not just limited to personal gadgets, but extends to industrial and commercial applications as well. Phones, laptops, watches, everything. These devices have become an integral part of our daily lives. Whether it's for communication, entertainment, or work, we rely on these gadgets more than ever before. The Indian market is one of the fastest growing markets for electronics, and this trend shows no signs of slowing down. But all these devices run on chips, which we mostly import from China. This dependency poses several risks, including supply chain disruptions and geopolitical tensions. The recent global chip shortage has highlighted the vulnerabilities in relying heavily on imports for such a critical component. Now, the Indian government wants us to make our own chips and become a global player. This initiative is part of a broader strategy to boost the country's self-reliance in key technological sectors. By investing in semiconductor manufacturing, India aims to reduce its dependency on foreign suppliers and enhance its technological capabilities. Semiconductors, which conduct electricity better than insulators, are the heart of our electronics. These tiny components are essential for the functioning of a wide range of devices, from smartphones and laptops to medical equipment and automobiles. The ability to produce high-quality semiconductors domestically can significantly boost India's technological prowess. The Taiwan Semiconductor Manufacturing Company, or TSMC, is the world's biggest chip foundry. TSMC has set the benchmark for semiconductor manufacturing, and its success story offers valuable lessons for India. By studying TSMC's business model and technological advancements, India can develop its own robust semiconductor industry. They only make chips, they don't design them. This specialization allows TSMC to focus on perfecting the manufacturing process, ensuring high quality and efficient production. India can adopt a similar approach, collaborating with global tech companies for chip design while focusing on manufacturing excellence. In 1987, the Taiwanese government supported them, just like the Indian government is supporting its companies now. Government support is crucial for the growth of the semiconductor industry. By providing financial incentives, infrastructure, and research and development support, the Indian government can create a conducive environment for semiconductor manufacturing. There's a global chip shortage. Demand has gone up, and this has created a sense of urgency among nations to secure their chip supplies. The shortage has affected various industries, from automotive to consumer electronics, leading to production delays and increased costs. By developing its own semiconductor manufacturing capabilities, India can mitigate the impact of such shortages in the future. Taiwan had some natural disasters which disrupted chip production and further exacerbated the global shortage. Natural disasters like earthquakes and typhoons can have a significant impact on semiconductor manufacturing, as seen in Taiwan. Diversifying the global semiconductor supply chain can help reduce the risks associated with such disruptions. And the US-China trade war has put the spotlight on chip manufacturing. The trade tensions between these two economic giants have led to increased scrutiny of the semiconductor supply chain. Countries are now more aware of the strategic importance of semiconductor manufacturing and are taking steps to secure their own supplies. Depending too much on Taiwan for chips has also increased geopolitical tensions as countries vie for control over this critical resource. The geopolitical landscape is becoming increasingly complex, and the semiconductor industry is at the center of these tensions. By developing its own semiconductor industry, India can reduce its vulnerability to geopolitical risks, especially with China wanting to control Taiwan. The ongoing tensions between China and Taiwan add another layer of complexity to the global semiconductor supply chain. Any escalation in these tensions could have far-reaching implications for the global tech industry. That's why companies like TSMC are building factories in the US and Japan, besides Taiwan. By expanding their manufacturing footprint, these companies aim to reduce the risks associated with geopolitical tensions and supply chain disruptions. This trend presents an opportunity for India to attract investments in semiconductor manufacturing. This is a huge opportunity for India. The country has the potential to become a major player in the global semiconductor industry. With its large pool of skilled engineers, growing tech industry, and supportive government policies, India is well positioned to capitalize on this opportunity. So friends, get ready, because India's chip revolution has begun. This is just the beginning of an exciting journey that promises to transform India's technological landscape. By investing in semiconductor manufacturing, India can not only meet its own needs, but also become a key supplier to the global market. The future is bright, and the possibilities are endless. Let's embrace this revolution and work together to make India a global leader in semiconductor manufacturing. The global semiconductor market is booming, with countries like the USA, Japan, and South Korea leading the charge. But India is not far behind. As the world becomes increasingly digital, the demand for semiconductors has surged, creating a competitive landscape among nations. The USA, with its advanced technology and innovation hubs, has been a significant player in the semiconductor industry for decades. Similarly, Japan and South Korea have established themselves as leaders in semiconductor manufacturing thanks to their robust infrastructure and cutting-edge technology. However, India is now making strategic moves to join this elite group. By investing heavily in semiconductor manufacturing and leveraging its vast pool of skilled engineers, India aims to carve out a significant share of the global semiconductor market. This shift is not just about self-reliance, it's about positioning India as a key player in the global tech ecosystem. The journey may be challenging, but the potential rewards are immense. India's entry into the global semiconductor market marks a new chapter in the country's technological evolution. With the right strategies and investments, India is poised to become a major hub for semiconductor manufacturing, contributing to the global supply chain and driving innovation in the tech industry. India's strategy to become a global semiconductor hub involves significant investments in infrastructure, research, and development. The government has rolled out various initiatives, such as the Production Linked Incentive (PLI) scheme, to attract global semiconductor companies to set up their manufacturing units in the country. The Indian Semiconductor Mission is also focused on building a robust supply chain, ensuring the availability of raw materials and fostering collaboration between academia and industry. By establishing semiconductor fabrication plants, also known as fabs, India aims to reduce its dependency on imports and enhance its technological capabilities. Moreover, India is leveraging its vast pool of skilled engineers and IT professionals to drive innovation in semiconductor design and manufacturing. The country is also partnering with global tech giants to bring in advanced technology and expertise. These strategic moves are expected to boost India's semiconductor manufacturing capacity, create job opportunities, and contribute to the global semiconductor supply chain. As India continues to make strides in this sector, it is poised to become a significant player in the global semiconductor market, driving technological advancements and economic growth. The future of India's semiconductor industry looks promising, with the potential to transform the country's position in the global tech landscape. With the right policies, investments, and collaborations, India is on its way to becoming a major semiconductor hub. Despite the opportunities, there are significant challenges that India must overcome to become a semiconductor powerhouse. The semiconductor industry is highly capital-intensive, requiring billions of dollars in investment for setting up fabrication plants. Additionally, the technology involved is extremely complex, necessitating a skilled workforce and advanced research capabilities. India must also address issues related to the supply chain, such as the availability of raw materials and the logistics of transporting them. Moreover, the global semiconductor market is highly competitive, with established players like the United States, South Korea, and Taiwan having a significant head start. To compete, India will need to foster an environment of innovation and continuous improvement. This includes enhancing its intellectual property framework to protect innovations and attract more foreign direct investment. However, these challenges also present opportunities. By addressing these issues, India can build a more resilient and self-sufficient semiconductor industry. The government's proactive policies, coupled with private sector investments, can create a robust ecosystem for semiconductor manufacturing. India's young and dynamic workforce, combined with its growing tech industry, provides a strong foundation for future growth. In overcoming these challenges, India has the potential to not only meet its domestic demand, but also become a key player in the global semiconductor supply chain. The journey will be arduous, but the rewards could be transformative for India's economy and technological landscape. The future of semiconductors in India looks promising, with new policies and initiatives aimed at boosting the industry. The Indian government has announced a series of incentives to attract global semiconductor giants to set up manufacturing units in the country. These include financial subsidies, tax benefits, and infrastructure support. The focus is not only on creating a conducive environment for large-scale manufacturing, but also on fostering innovation through research and development. India's burgeoning startup ecosystem is increasingly venturing into semiconductor technology, with numerous startups working on cutting-edge solutions. These startups are backed by a growing network of venture capitalists who see the potential for high returns in this sector. Moreover, collaborations between academia and industry are being encouraged to bridge the skill gap and promote advanced research. Educational institutions are also stepping up, offering specialized courses and training programs to create a skilled workforce ready to take on the challenges of semiconductor manufacturing. International partnerships are being forged to bring in expertise and technology, ensuring that India stays at the forefront of semiconductor innovation. The integration of semiconductors with emerging technologies like AI, IoT, and 5G will open new avenues for growth. As these technologies become more prevalent, the demand for advanced semiconductors will skyrocket, providing a lucrative market for Indian manufacturers. In the coming years, India's semiconductor industry is poised to become a global hub, contributing significantly to the global supply chain. The journey will require sustained effort and collaboration between the government, industry, and academia. But with the right strategies and unwavering determination, India can transform itself into a semiconductor powerhouse, driving technological advancements and economic growth. The path ahead is filled with challenges, but the potential rewards are immense. With continued focus and investment, India can not only meet its domestic semiconductor needs, but also emerge as a key player on the global stage. The future of semiconductors in India is bright, and the possibilities are endless.